Hey guys, it's Brian from Weird War 2 again, and it's another Monday.
Nice
So that
beard,
means the
idiot.
shit on my table. Well, I didn't do a whole lot this week. I played mostly this week. So since I didn't get anything finished, I thought I'd go ahead and showcase some of the stuff I have finished. So today we're gonna check out my the Imperial Japanese Army. Let's check it out. All right, guys. So this is what I have. This is all my Imperial Japanese Army that's been painted. I got more stuff that isn't finished, but this is what's been done. So as you can see here, it's pretty good size. It's not even close to what I have planned, but it's getting there. We got Weird War and we got just straight stuff in here. So let's go ahead and take a gander at what we got here. Okay, so here we got 4 ninja. Can't have a Japanese, Weird War force without ninjas. So I got 4 ninjas. These are from Victory Force Minis. Great stuff. Then I've got some other Weird War right here. These are, I call them the bug walkers. And in my game, they just have dual, they're almost like armored cars. They have just dual, like, heavy machine guns. And those are K-47 walkers. They have, I think, the Scorpion Walker, I think is what they call it. But yeah, I in their game, it's got like a tail or some shit. I don't know. It's they put a lot of weaponry and a lot of shit on that one in their rules, but this thing is pretty simple and it's fucking small. So I'm figuring it's one dude in there. And if you got one guy piloting something, you got to keep that weaponry pretty simple. So I just gave him dual machine guns. So I got 2 of those bad boys. Then let's keep to our Weird War. We've got a couple of these guys. I don't know what I call these guys. I think I just call these guys like super sumos. They're just, big brute, like super soldier guys or whatever. Um, I I want to say these are from Infinity, back like early Infinity minis. I don't know anything about that shit. I don't know anything about that game or who they would be with or whatever. It's either with Infinity or Confrontation, maybe. I'm not sure, but I've had these things forever. But so I just made them into like Super Samurai or Super Sumo. So they're, again, they're just like Hulks that run around kicking ass. Then I got a couple superhero. You can't have you got the Allies have all sorts of superheroes, and the Germans got the Red Skull and all those motherfuckers. But the Japanese aren't represented very well in their super soldiers or their superheroes. So I made a couple. And these are from, I want to say these are from Superfigs. I think you can get these through Old Glory now. But this guy, I think I call them the Stretcher. The Stretcher. So in the game mechanics, this guy's basically like Mr. Fantastic. He can stretch really far. Almost, I mean, not like forever, but basically Mr. Fantastic or a Plastic Man level of stretchableness. So he's pretty cool. He's got I figured the Japanese, they're all about fucking honor and the emperor and all that bullshit. So what I did is I put their clothes are just going to be the flag, and then on their forehead supposed to be the cherry blossom, the symbol of the emperor, and he's God, so they got to represent. So I just made it simple. I just did them white with like a basically they're wearing flags like Cap would do. And then over here we got another guy. This guy is called the Dragon. And he's almost like a Superman. He flies and he's got super strength and all that shit. And again, paint job real simple. The yellow or the gold and the white again is like, the imperial colors and shit. So I wanted to stay realistic and like what, possibly a an imperial Japanese like superhero would look like. I figured that's what they would look like. So That's what that is. Then we got a whole shit ton. Most of these minis are Warlord, but there are some the assault group in there. Like there's like a light machine gun guy, that's assault group, and there's a SMG, that's an assault group. Assault group has some fantastic metal Japanese line. If you need some, if you're into metals and don't want to fiddle with all the putting together Warlord shit, you can go to the assault group and check out their shit. They got some great stuff. But I got a couple heavy machine guns or medium machine guns. I got a mortar. I think that's an 81, maybe 81 millimeter mortar. We got like a observation team here. There's some HQ back there, but most of these guys are, BANZAI in it. Just infantry riflemen. There's some SMG guys in there too. The Japanese. It's funny because a lot of these games, SMGs in the Japanese military was like almost non-existent. So to think that a squad has an SMG every NC, that's bullshit. They're fucking super rare. So if you play historically accurate, don't give your guys any Japanese any SMGs because they didn't have many. So anywho's, got a standard bearer and a bugler and whatever. They're all doing their shit. Now over here we got a couple Type 89 Igos. These are pretty early war tanks. I think it's a 75 millimeter howitzer and a couple of machine guns.
57 millimeter, moron.
Those are 3D printed models from Arctic Skunk, and he's on what is he on? I can't remember what site he's on, but he does a lot of good stuff. But I'll be honest with you guys, lately. I think it's Shapeways. That's it, Shapeways. Their shit is expensive as fuck. And I don't know, artists, if you plan on selling your stuff, don't go to Shapeways because their stuff is way expensive. You're not going to make any money because no one's going to fucking buy it because it's so goddamn expensive. But anywho's, they got Arctic Skunk has a fantastic line of tons of shit. It's a shame because it's just the prices of I won't buy any more of it. I can't afford it. It's super expensive. But anyway, he makes some great shit. And again, I think that's a plastic. Those are plastics. 3D printed. Then we got a few trucks back here. And again, these are, I bought these really cheap on eBay. They're supposed to be Type 95, or no, Type 94s and 97 trucks back here. And those are like filament printed, and I got those on eBay for like two for like $12 or something. So fucking fantastic. I can't remember the guy's name. I'll put a link at their store. Let you guys check it out. He sells most of that shit in Warlord's stupid ass 156 scale. But if you talk to him, he'll bump it up to a 148 if that's your preferred scale. So, but yeah, these are 148s. And then we got a couple in the middle. We got a couple Type 95 conveyances. Those are Tamiya 148 kits. So, Tamiya is fucking awesome. So anything they make is fucking badass. But that's what those are. Those are model kits. Then we got in the very back here, we've got a Vickers Crossley armored car that this was pretty much Shanghai. The Japanese used some really in the early war stuff. They used a lot of colonial British stuff, and this was one of the things. I don't know if they bought these, firsthand or they acquired them through the battles in China. But yeah, it's got dual Vickers like heavy machine guns in it. That's pretty badass. So, but yeah, so that's just what I have painted. I got a whole bunch of dust Japanese walkers I haven't done yet. I've got Imperial Japanese Navy, like Marine, like landing forces. I got Japanese paratroopers from Brigade games. I'm telling you, I'm putting this out to you guys. I need help finding some of this. I need some cold weather Japs. No one fucking makes cold weather Japanese. See, everything is in tune with the island hopping campaigns and shit like that. Man, the Chinese were fighting the Japanese, and hell, the Chinese were fighting the Soviets in cold weather. I'd love to get some cold weather Japs. So if you guys know of anybody that produces anything in the 28 to 32 millimeter range, let me know, because I need to feel the full platoon of Japs in cold weather. But yeah, so that's that. I've got some big super like enemies that I don't want to show off quite because they're going to show up in our campaign. It's going to knock the fuck out socks off everybody. It's going to be badass. So I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the surprise. But yeah, there we go. We got a. This is roughly a platoon. Like I think it's like 3 rifle squads of like what 12 to 15 dudes with maybe a LMG in each one. I still have some support weapons to paint up. Warlords like anti-tank rifles and a couple LMGs and some knee mortars. But I got more to paint up. But yeah, there we go. There's Weird World War II's painted Japanese force with elements of Weird War stuck in there to make it super cool. Sweet. Oh, and again, the dragon comes from, I believe, many super figs too. So, oh glory! Check out their super figs line. It should be there. But all right, guys. So that's what we got this week, guys. Hopefully, I don't have any gaming set up for this week, so hopefully I'll get Easy done. That's what I'm gonna concentrate on. Easy Company, Sergeant Rock and Easy Company. So check with me next week. I've got we played some Dust Tactics this week, and we played a few games out of the family game closet. We played Sorry and Trouble. So I'm going to do battle reports for that. So you guys check out the channel. And until then, whatever you do in this crazy mixed up world we live in, stay safe, be peaceful, and keep it weird. See ya.